Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a tutorial on how to make delicious, flavorful homemade salsa. So if you got a couple minutes, stick around. Might be worth it. Welcome to my Southern Farming Kitchen. Okay, for my salsa you're going to need two 28-ounce cans of diced tomatoes and a small can of the petite diced tomatoes, 2 onions, tomatillos, any pepper that you like. I'm not using any jalapenos for this one, so any sweet pepper that you like, half a cup of apple cider vinegar, 1 whole bunch of cilantro, and some ground cumin and 6 pepper blend. I get that from Sam's Club, but Walmart does have it. And they actually have some that's just like it. So you can find, you know, something along those lines. I will try to find it and link it below in my Amazon store for you guys. So you're going to start by preheating your oven to 400 degrees. And that's so we can roast off those tomatillos. So while the dogs are barking in the background, because Bob's got the tractor going, I put all 3 cans of the tomatoes in my Pioneer Woman pot. The reason I say that is because this is an old pot, y'all. I got this the year that they debuted, and it has been a good set, and it's almost time for a new set. It's just they're seasoned with love, and I don't want to get rid of them. But I'm going to give this a stir, and you're going to start it on medium, and it's going to end on low. So we're going to get those in, get the petite incorporated with the diced. If you don't like the huge chunks of tomato, we do. You can use, you know, like 4 to 6 cans of the petite diced and have a finer salsa. But I like the big chunks, plus they do cook down a little bit. So I'm going to get that heated up, and I'm going to prep my vegetables, and we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so now I'm going to prep my onions and my peppers and my cilantro. I'm going to put everything in the same bowl. There's no need to try to separate it because it's all going in at the exact same time. So let me go ahead and get all this prepped up, and we'll get it put in with the tomatoes.
Every change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now. We are close, can you feel it? Something is behind the clouds. We just have to believe it, that we can make the sun.
Okay, so it's all in there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just add a pinch of salt right to the veggies, just like that. And then you're going to want to add about a tablespoon. I could measure it out, but I usually don't. But about a tablespoon to actually 2 tablespoons of cumin. Just depends on how much you like it, or we actually like it a lot. So you know what I'm doing? I'm taking the lid off. Just like that. So I'm adding about probably close to 2 tablespoons for us. But that is really a matter of taste because you don't have to add it at all. And then the 6 pepper blend from Tones is also about a tablespoon. I'm going to do this like Just Dan Wilson used to do. You guys remember him? Leave me a comment down below and let me know if you remember that cooking show. So he was a Cajun cook. He was amazing. He used to measure it just like that. That was a heaping tablespoon. That was in honor of Justin Wilson. I loved him. Alright, so I'm going to add this right straight to the pot of tomatoes and just let it simmer. Alright, you can see that my tomatoes have gotten warm. So I'm adding all of those veggies, cilantro, and everything that I just showed you. And then I'm going to add half a cup of apple cider vinegar. Alright, now we're going to stir. And it is chunky. That's exactly the way I want it. And it does cook down a little bit. But it is a chunky salsa. Okay, now as soon as the tomatillos, wow, I am really butchering that word. As soon as they're roasted off, I'm going to chop them and add it, turn this down to low, and let it cook for about 4 hours. Alright, so they're out of the oven. They cooked for about 20 minutes. Usually it's about 15. They were a little bit hard. But you see how they're falling apart? That's just what you want. Just take a knife and a fork and run them through just like that. I leave it right in the pan because I'm actually going to put juice and all right in my pot with the salsa. So that's just how we're going to do that. That one is perfect. They are gorgeous. I'm a little over dramatic about it, but they're gorgeous. Alright, so chop them up. They smell really good too. And for those that, you know, like the bigger pieces, if they're hard in a spot or something, don't worry. It'll cook down. That's going to be so good. That one fell apart. That's just really what you want. Well, that little one is tough. He's a tough little guy. Alright. Just like that. That's just how you want it. Alright, let's put it in the pot. Put the lid on. Put it on medium-low. And then the worst part is we have to wait for 4 hours. But it'll be worth it. Okay, so in they go. Juice and all. Alright, and we're going to stir it. Oops, sorry. Fogged up. Lost focus there. That looks so good. It smells, I hate to keep saying amazing, but it smells amazing. Alright, I'm going to put it down to medium-low. And I'm going to cook it for 4 hours. And I'll show you what we got when we're done. And that's how easy it is to make homemade salsa. It is packed full of flavor and way better than anything you'll find in a jar, in my opinion. Alright, y'all, I appreciate it so much. If you liked today's video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll catch you on the next one. Take care, and God bless.